Welcome to another round of Spudventures. This week we are back once again in Seattle for Session 6 of Shadowtrot, our My Little Pony Cyberpunk in Starfinder campaign. So, as always, I'm just running tech, even though it's my show. So, take it away, Digo Dragon, and I'll be there to give you the outro at the end. See ya.
Thank you, Spud. Greetings, chummers. Welcome to another exciting adventure in Shadowtrot. Tonight we have Xencarn as Smirkfluff, Griffon Soldier.
Yo.
GreatDinn as Sir not appearing in this session. TheStratovarian as Lethe, Changeling Mystic.
What you see is always not what you get.
AvisEcho as Nebula Flare, Kirin Solarian.
It was yellow and electrical, and then I saw them bent.
DreadPriest as Nivix, Unicorn Biohacker.
It's October. Time to get the spook on.
Wingcat as O's, Changeling Mechanic.
What you get? Not always what you see.
All right, and now the news.
Just a moment.
Really?
I'm gonna just suggest going forward, keep soundboards to a tasteful minimum.
That was the only one I was going to do for the session, so.
All right. Just want to establish that going forward. Carry on.
First one's free, right? All right, now the news. Real estate tycoon Rocky Shores has dropped his lawsuit to claim sole guardianship over his daughter, Coral Shores. The filly is currently residing with her grandmother in an undisclosed location pending a judge's approval for the transfer of guardianship. Mr. Shores did not answer my call for a comment, but since he's from New York, I'm pretty sure it'd just be a string of profanity. Residents in the district of Outremer have reported strange cluster of lights hovering over the Pacific late last night. Recorded footage of the sighting is shaky and blurry, leading experts to dismiss the lights as distant lights of cargo ships and aircraft, and for the local paranormal club to start a GoFundMe to buy everyone in Outremer lessons in photography. Back to more music from your favorite DJ of the Shadows right after these quick commercial breaks from our sponsors. All right, when we last left off the team, they had met with Madame Mimi, who gave them a job to recover Scorch, her pet phoenix, from a mafia group operating out of the Piers. In exchange for recovering the phoenix, they would get the materials necessary to capture and free Rem from her trapped state at the Church of Celestia. All right, team. What will we do?
We're going to adopt the phoenix prematurely.
I worry about that.
Why?
Nice. Scorch and Nebula would, quite frankly, get on like a house on fire, and I cannot believe I had to make that pun.
The rest of us are not going to burn to death yet.
Yeah, we might want to invest in a really, really, really good fire insurance policy, though.
I'm pretty sure it's good at making sure it doesn't always set things on fire.
Hopefully.
Otherwise, this lady would
Insuring
not
in case
have
of damage.
a shop.
This is ensuring in case of damages from fire, not ensuring that fire will happen. That's already taken care of.
Let's not get on the first name basis with the fire department, please.
You mean you're not already?
No, but
You walked into that.
yes.
Get on my level.
You walked into that. Anyway.
All right.
We stop with the burns and get on with the session.
Yes. Well, we know where it is roughly on the docks, but is there any like a local, like nearby, like Goodwill kind of thing that might like have some like generic, like grayish kind of clothing?
Yeah, you can find a Goodwill-like store to buy old used clothing. definitely in gray.
Yeah, she'd look for something like that that's sort of very, very monotonous, and try to get look for a large whatchamacallit, like, the nets. I forgot what they're. My brain doesn't want to work today. I guess they are nets, like the to sort of like you normally get birds with from like a nature center or whatever. Those kind of things.
Okay.
To just a very, very, very sort of I'd go with a. She's going to sort of disguise herself as sort of a light off gray unicorn, and just to sell the thing of a very bored animal control person as she probably go to the docks after that.
Okay. 10 credits will get you the outfit, and that
Can do.
you have your disguise.
Yep. I'll have to buy some more polymorphic clothing, so later.
Who's next to buy? Anybody else buying a disguise?
Buying a disguise, he's just going to look like a random pony wandering the docks, looking out at sea, sighing every so often. Well, in doing so, kissing the joint.
Okay. So O's just kind of disguised as generic. Oh, very generic. With the 27, you got a very good disguise, very convincing.
Generic as the fog.
What do I want to try disguising Nivix as? Because it's one of those, scientists looking around is one thing. But the question is, what type of scientist for this? I'll go for marine biologist.
Yeah, I was going to say marine biologist, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say marine biologist.
It's like simply, just swap out what I'm carrying, pretty much, or what I'm visibly carrying.
All right. Let me show you the map here. All right, might take a moment to load. It's a little big.
Whoa, big.
Everybody's at the south end.
Yay, real big.
Yeah, it's a full-size dock, and are people inside?
Is there anyone on the crane, or is those able to flutter up and use it as a vantage point?
No one you could see is on the crane.
Right. Bose
you
is,
do.
of course, looking Pegasus-like right now.
Now, Icebreaker has got a friend over. Looks like a crystal pony with a big camera. He will introduce himself as Rocksteady. And the idea Icebreaker has here is to do a kind of mayor on the street interview, maybe to try to distract some of the mafia, figuring they're probably not going to shoot anybody with a live camera running. At least that's the hope. What do y'all think of this idea?
So long as he's willing to cut and run if they do at the first sign of it.
Oh, no
Given
problems
this-
with
Go ahead.
Rocksteady will definitely cut and run. He is not anyone to stay in a fight for any reason.
Yeah, no, I just don't want anyone accidentally in the bystander way of things.
Save an associate named Bebop.
I was just thinking that.
I'll just go ahead and say yes and leave it at that.
He handles the editing.
All right. So what you can see so far is it looks like there is 2 henchmen wandering outside, just on the generic lookout for any kind of trouble.
Okay. Are they more or less north, south, or anyone see? Because I'm just looking for them.
They are at the two biggest buildings, one to the left of each.
Oh, is the gray a building or a lot? Not really right offhand.
The gray building is a building.
Okay,
just
so
can't
that's
see
to the north is the building.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
you mean
North of the
Oh,
cargo
those are-
containers, yeah.
okay? Those are cargo containers. Okay, I see them now. Lethe is sort of being somewhat visible, being animal control. So, just sort of looking up or whatever for where the bird might be.
From
Dun.
vantage point on Crane, you're not seeing a bird.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, he's not
dun,
looking
dun,
for the
dun,
bird. He's looking for
dun,
heat
dun,
shimmers.
dun, 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 dun.
Are there any heat shimmers or any warped brews?
Not that you could see.
And of course, Nebby's going my little super spy.
Right? Now,
It's
If you-
almost adorable.
do you want to do this stealthily, or are you going to just skip until they notice you?
Lethe is going to be more noticeable, but she definitely has like the net and the bored like why the hell am I here look. As she's sort of walking and trying to find she keeps looking up more than anywhere near on the ground level. So
How secure are those grates on the floor?
Not terribly secure.
Can they be lifted by pony, or do they need the crane to lift?
You can lift them by pony with a strength check.
How active are the cranes? Can O's use them?
Can.
I thought
Do you-
you were saying grates, as in the sewer grates, and it's like, okay, there's our escape route.
Yes, I am.
Whatever.
I do mean the grates.
Okay, because it was the grates or the crates, as in the cargo crates, was the slight confusion.
The cargo crates require a little bit more for heavy lifting.
I assume the cranes would make noise if used.
Definitely. They are not the quiet type. All right. Well, Lethe, at that point, if you're going to go that far, you're going to get noticed.
yeah, that's fine. Like she's trying to play this civilly, but
Okay. So the ganger's going to get that close.
mhm,
You can tell that he's definitely armed with a weapon.
yeah.
And he kind of just
He's
shouts
all
out to you, "Hey, what are you doing on this property? Private property. Get out."
Hey, I'm with animal control here with the city. Like I'm trying to get a. There's been a bird complaint, and I've been making a mess of things. So I'm trying here to get it and stop the complaint, so there's no more this, that, and the other levied you guys' way. Okay? Like, please, I'm just doing a job. I just want to get back to where it's. It's still, how cold is it outside at the moment?
Pretty cold.
Yeah, it's like I just want to get back to the truck and go home. I don't want to be out here. It's too damn cold.
Okay.
It'd be a diplomacy check.
Yes, please. All right, 23 diplomacy. My. Okay. The mook kind of looks at you, thinks about it, and is like, "Well, I suppose." And he gets on his radio. "Yo, boss, animal control here for a bird problem. Should we let him in?" And you hear on the other radio, "Shh, you idiot, just shoot them." And he's like, oh, and gets his gun out. So I want everybody to roll initiative.
Well, at least we know.
Well, that went to 0. That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
At least we know. We have no regrets about what happens next. Where is initiative?
Get him out of the way. Get him out of the way.
I will say, Lethe, your color just makes the die kind of unreadable till a number appears.
I think that's the the point, probably. Oh, excuse me.
And I have, prepared the connections to all the characters again with my med pack.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So let me some action going on in the building. So you can't really see it, but me. All right. Wow, did you guys all go slower than the bad guys?
Yes.
That way. The best we have is 12, I think.
Okay.
We have 2 at 12, yeah. Smirk and Nebula.
3.
No,
wait,
I'm
oh,
at 8.
Smirk, Icebreaker, and me.
No, I'm at 9.
All right, so Mook number 2. He's going to shoot at Lethe.
Yep.
Or actually, he doesn't have a gun, so he's going to knife. And that's going to be a no.
Barely.
Yeah. Okay, so he misses with that. And okay, that guy's running. All right, Smirkfluff. Now we're up to speed. Let's go.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to fly up 5, go 5, 10, 15, to go round the corner, just slightly off the, slightly above, pony height.
Mhm.
And I'm going to pull my gun and shoot him twice.
Ooh.
For, daring to be in the way, mostly. And a crit!
All right.
So, cool. 1d8 for the first one. Or not. Oh, right, because it's going to roll that for the critical regardless of what I do, isn't it?
Yep, crits are automatic now. With a 20.
So I just... Where's my d8? It's a d10. That's the one I'm looking for.
4-2 and...
Boom. And that for the other one.
Okay.
Yep, the D6 on fire for things.
All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. He is injured. Icebreaker setting up. And starts doing the interview. Mayor on the street. Trying to get a word with the mafia. Apparently there's a situation going down. Possibly with bird napping. Nivix.
Okay. So one of those, where did my character sheet vanish off this time?
It has gone stealth.
All right, I can use the needle rifle, so I will fire the needle rifle with the fun juice attached to it.
Looks like that's going to be a miss with a 7. Nebula, should be your turn.
Yup. So, first off the bat, gravitation mode 1. And then Zoomadoo. Hi, hello, friend. And I don't remember which one this one is. That is number 2. Oh, both
All
of
right.
them.
Both hit, yeah.
That's a nice. That's 1. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Well, he's down.
It was completely unnecessary.
All right.
I'm feeling useful. It's fine.
Lethe, your turn.
Well, seeing that one's probably she's at least going to do a small merciful thing, and will cast a cantrip stabilize to make sure he doesn't actually just bleed out, because having them dead mafia is sort of potentially bad later on.
Okay.
So, where's that one? Yeah. Let's stabilize him, and probably is going to be pulling back real quickly as she sort of lets the disguise fall and is back to her more natural self.
Okay. Oh, natural, Lethe. O's, it is your turn.
Some crane game. So he sees that the Earth Pony the others were engaging with is down, and can kind of see the incoming Earth Pony 4.
Yeah, you can see him.
Can the crane reach that far?
The crane cannot reach that far from that position.
Okay, then radiate action for when that Earth Pony does come in close to try to nab him.
All right.
And that'd be what? Piloting, engineering?
Piloting.
Probably won't work, but okay. I can make the roll when it's time.
Right. Let's see here. This guy comes out the door, trying to look around what's going on. Sees a small child and a griffin and is kind of confused. This one comes out the door. Okay. So, looks like we're going to Ganger 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right. He is now close enough for the crane. Not bad.
Doesn't
11.
11 grab him?
Let's see. Does an 11 grab him? Give him a quick chance to dodge with a reflex. Total of 6. That's not going to work. So the crane comes down. The hook nabs him by the back of his shirt and lifts him up off the ground. He's like, hey, whoa, what am I doing up here? Hey, put me down.
I will wait for Oz's turn to see how that goes.
All right. Four. So let's see. What would be? We'll give him paralyzed for now since there's not much you can do. All right. Smirkfluff.
Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm going to. That's that's easily within 120 feet. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. 30. Yeah. That'll be in 120 feet. So I'm just gonna shoot at the guy who's just come out of the door. The Mafia Pony one. Which I can target by doing a thing.
Hold down control and click on him.
That's the one. My brain's like, no, it's fine. It's shift right click, but no, it is not. So we will full attack because why not? Well, I hit one of them. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
And boom, boom. Wow, that sucked. That was awful. What the hell?
Yeah. Well,
I didn't
1 point
like
of
that.
damage.
Can I do it again?
So basically, you just kind of open up, and he kind of looks down at his suit and he's like, "That punk just put a hole in my Versace."
Pull a hole in more of that in a minute. And that'll be it for me.
All right. Should be a double move right there. So Icebreaker trying to get the corner with the camera pony. Nivix.
Is it easier to shoot Earth Pony Melee 4 while he's dangling in the air?
Um,
Don't worry about Earth Pony Melee 4. I have a plan. Get everybody else.
I was going to go, ooh, target practice, and start taking pot shots.
yeah, it would be easier to hit him, but considering he has no ranged weapon, he's effectively
Yeah.
out of the fight until he gets put down or the shirt gives up.
He'll probably make a good bowling ball.
Oh dear.
Darn it! Just out of range. Yeah, well. Yeah, I can't actually do an attack, so
Okay.
my limit's 60.
You just have, I think, a -2 when you shoot beyond that range increment.
That's true. If it's got a longer, like maximum range.
Well, it's okay. I got the needler rifle, and it's saying range 60. So
I think you just take a -2 to hit.
Yeah, that's probably the range increment.
okay, let's find out. Happy Juice, take 2.
That's gonna hit. And what's his save against Happy Juice?
It's the I've calculated this out last time. Half level 10 plus something.
Oops. Take
Whatever,
burn.
it's usually your key ability modifier.
Yeah, so I think it came out to a 15.
Haha. Missed it by 5 then. Alright. He's under the effects of Happy Juice.
And that is entangled and encumbered.
Okay. Cumbered. Entangled. You go. Alright. Hey, good shot. Alright. Nebula's next.
And I'm too far away to do anything but zoom. Hi.
Okay, so you zoom up. Do you increase your
Yes.
flare? Yeah.
Yep.
Word failed me.
Listen, if I don't forget it, someone's gonna remember that I have to do
Okay.
my stellar modes.
Gravitation mode, that's what you're on. Thank you. Okay. Lethe, you are next.
Okay, probably let's do the 5, 10, 15, 5, 30. Oh, I gotta be about right there. And is it? Probably at a -2, but try to use the pistol on that one.
Okay. Mafia 1.
Yeah. Right. Click, full click, and then. Oh wait, no, dang it. Then it's not gonna. I have to continue that, but. Right.
Nice.
Yep,
Roll damage.
It's subdual, so.
Okay. All right. So dual damage dealt. All right. Very good.
Or non-lethal, I should say, rather. Yeah.
Non-lethal. Subdual. Okay. O's?
No immediate danger, so just bring this grappled Earth pony up high and just swing him dangling precariously.
Just realized we didn't roll damage for my attack.
Oh, go ahead, roll that real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. All right.
I'm actually writing down the effect under
All
the
right.
biohacks action.
O's?
Swinging this Earth pony precariously way up high, about as high as I can get to him without him having a danger of grappling onto the crane.
All right.
Shall we say intimidate? Probably with a bonus.
I'll give you a +4 for intimidate. You've got him at your mercy. So 3 + 4, 7. Okay. He's looking pretty angry.
I think I may be rocking him to sleep. Okay, so intimidate didn't work.
No. You just made him mad. All right. All right, this guy comes out of the north building. He's got a cage with a phoenix in it.
Friendly!
Ganger comes out. Another mafia coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay. He's making a run to go stop you. Number 3. Mafia pony number 3. He's going to attempt to shoot Nebula.
A child.
Oops. What was that for? I rolled the wrong thing. All right. That was a miss. Okay, all the other guys went. Number 4, or the one on the crane. Can he do something? All right. He's attempting to try to rip his shirt off to get it down, but that's not working right now. So Smirkfluff, you are next.
So I am going to do something totally unique and original I haven't done before.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the guy I'm aiming at.
3 times?
Astounding. Maybe you should kill him.
He might with those rolls.
Please do, because I want to do something fun.
Well, that's
Right,
2 hits, so
5 and do you want me to roll the other one?
Yes.
You want to go for the, well, I wouldn't say overkill because he's going to be unconscious because he's got
He hit me.
some dual damage.
Oh, that did not roll. That did.
Okay.
If he was breathing, he's not anymore.
He is down. He is out.
And
He may
I'm gonna
need a
use my movement.
stabilization.
2, 5, 10, 15, and fly another 5 feet up, so I'm 10 feet off the ground. And
Okay.
that will be it for me.
Okay. Icebreaker's going to go over here. Mayor on the street, I wanted to interview you up there in the sky. How are you feeling right now being interviewed for kidnapping and abetting a bird? Guy up there in the crane's like, what? Huh? You're trying to give me the bird? What? Nivix,
It's a griffin specialty.
right?
Move my 30. And I will see about going for the one closest to Nebula. Actually, the ranged one is the bigger threat.
Mafia number 3 does have a gun. The Earth Pony Melee 1 just has the club.
They're all about to be really close in about 2 seconds. I'm excited.
Okay. I'm gonna put a let's see. The minor inhibitor does not use one of my 5 slots, so I'm going to put that on. If it affects it, it'll put a -1 to attack rolls for 7 turns.
That's a hit. All right.
So he gets a -1.
And that's the Earth Pony? Or Mafia Pony, sorry. Mafia.
Mafia, yeah.
-1 to attack rolls?
Yep.
That, so I know. All right. Nebula.
All right. I'm actually mostly going to be trying to move and see if I can do this the way I want to do it. So give me 2 seconds. 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I advise to keep to the side of the alley if possible, or not.
Yeah, let's do that. No. Might as well. All right. So I am fully gravitation attuned.
Okay.
So they all, Mafia Pony 3 and Earth Pony Melee 1 need to make fortitude saves as Nevi turns completely black and all matter around seems to like come towards her as we use black hole.
Okay. Which save was it? Fortitude?
Yes, it's a fortitude. Damn.
Okay. Made it, and Earth Melee.
Double damn.
Dang. Okay.
It's
That
a 13 save, so they were gonna probably make it.
All right. Do they still take any damage, or are they okay?
No, that's like my full action. It doesn't do anything but bring them closer to me.
Gotcha. All right. That does give him pause because suddenly this child is emitting some very strange voodoo.
Yeah, we're gonna have some more fun next turn in that case. Yeah.
Lethe.
Okay. Two.
Why are they all fortitude saves? No!
5. Okay, so it's a -2 on this. She's going to try to shoot again on that one. And let's see. Oop. To use the... Is that not to... Okay. Whoop. Sorry, I didn't want to... I rolled the first... I accidentally double-clicked. I missed both, so... Oh well.
Okay.
Sorry about that. It double-clicked on me.
That's all right.
Yeah.
O's.
Hey, bowling, you say? Yeah, Lethe understands her brother. So, this Melee 4 pony gets flung down the alley to Melee 1, using Nebula's black hole to curve over to Melee 3, and then attempting to bounce from there into Mafia Pony 4.
Roll me a piloting check.
Wouldn't this
on,
be a
that's
ranged
funny.
attack? Because this is a thrown weapon.
Well, you're using the crane to do it, though.
Alright, well, it's only a difference of +1, so...
Like that. All right. So yeah, just
Bowling for ponies.
All right, so you have this poor little pony just rolling down the alley, bounces off Earth Pony melee number 1. Roll me a d6. Okay. So number 1's gonna take a slight bit of damage, and you said to go all the way to the Mafia number 4.
So melee 1 to melee 3 to Mafia 4.
Oh, melee 1 to melee 3. Okay. Roll
So another
me
d6 from melee 3?
another d6. Yep. What? Melee 3. Mafia Pony number 4. Okay, so he's gonna end up over there. This poor guy. Well, good news, buddy. You're no longer paralyzed. Bad news is you didn't pick up the spare. All right, so roll me 1 more damage.
If you hurt the Phoenix, we're having a talk.
I was going to
Phoenix is
say,
fine.
well, he might not have the attribute effect paralyzed, but
Right. Now, the thing is, does this get Mafia Pony 4 to drop the cage?
Find out. Number 4, what is... Give me a reflex save. That's going to be a cage dropped. So the cage dropped, and
Yep.
the Phoenix is trying to get out of the cage, pecking at it. But we have a fumble on the field.
Ooh, an excellent blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone get rid of 3.
All right.
Sorry, 3 wasn't quite in my line of fire.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. All right. Mafia number 3 is going after Nivix because he seems to be a competent fellow. And that's going to hit. So you get shot for 3. Mafia 4 gets up. Gonna defend the bird, sort of. And it's gonna be a long range shot to hit Nebula, but let's see if he can do it.
No, you can leave me alone.
Yeah, that's
See?
gonna be no.
See, he can just leave me alone. No, that applied to you too, sir. Go away.
Well, I don't know if you wanted all the fans together on you, Nebula, but you have now become the target. If they can hit, some of them are having trouble.
No, they're not.
All right. Number 4 gets up and he has no idea where he is at this point. So I'll give him stunned for that turn. Smirkfluff.
Aye. All right. Time to fuck some people up. The question is who to mess up, and I think Mafia Pony 3. Actually, nah. Earth Pony Melee 3 for daring to have opinions that I don't appreciate.
All right.
Like hitting me for 7 damage. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay, well, 1 hits.
I'm glad out of my 2 shots, at least 1 is hitting most of the time.
Ooh, that's a nice one. All right.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. Number 3 is not looking too good. Okay, now Icebreaker, who's trying to run back to the other side with the camera pony. This just in, it looks like a bowling tournament has broke out in the middle of this battle. Let's see if we can get in a closer look at what's going on down the field. Nivix.
Okay. It's one of those, how many slots of my inhibitors am I willing to burn in this one encounter? Yeah, heck with it. 2 regular shots with the Costa Jet.
Well, don't quite manage to penetrate his armored suit. Do get him mad. Okay, you still have a move action. Do you want to use it?
Protect me, Lethe!
God.
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay. Nebula.
Okay, we'll do the other thing now. Photon mold 1, and they need to make a fortitude save. As
Save. Their favorite.
Yep.
All right.
A very sickly aura coming off her now. Need to be darn so
So
close.
Does a 13 make it?
The 13 makes it.
Ah.
It makes me sad.
Mm.
Damn.
Yes, the 17. Wow. These guys are hardy.
Yeah. Guess they like radiation.
It's in their cigarettes.
Yeah.
They think it's rad.
Oh, I got sideswiped by that one. Ah.
I'd like to change my shot target.
Okay. Leith is or yep. Is charging forward as spectral energy gathers around her, and she's casting ectoplasmic barrage. And I need to roll one more time for the other one. This is the okay. That's the one that hit Nebula because it's further back. That's number 3. He gets hit for 6 damage. That's
We'll take him out. Good shot.
that's my turn though.
Yeah. I guess. I don't... O's.
Okay, is it possible to bring the crane back in, grab onto it, and then jam the controls forward to fling myself down the alley? Except I'm flying, so I'm not crashing into anyone.
Engineering check to get this set up. 14? That'll be enough. Okay. It'll take you this turn to set it up. And you basically have it jammed where the crane's just kind of basically counterclockwise spinning.
Right. And so next turn I can go down the alley.
Next turn, you could basically leap off the end of the boom and go flying down the alley. Yep.
So basically, you're hammer tossing yourself down the alley.
Basically, because I'm so far back that a normal move, I'd be out of combat if I tried anything else.
It should be at least it's a good fastball special.
This certainly does. Cranes. What can't they do? Okay, so. This guy comes out, looks around. Nope. And goes back inside.
Yeah, you stay inside.
Oh, dear. All right. Number 3 of the mafia is going to go for Smirkfluff because he sees somebody who's competent.
Okay.
And he's going to hit. So you take a whopping 3.
Well, that's just rude.
All right, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continues shooting at Nebula.
What did I do to you?
You were dangerous. You hopped off on his property and you're gonna take his bird. He doesn't want his bird taken.
You don't know that.
All right, Ganger number 1. That's gonna be a miss on
Yeah,
Nebula
that's what I
with his
thought.
club. All right, number 4. We'll go over. He picks up the cage. Let's see. Does he do this the right way? Okay. The bird pecks him in the hand. He drops the cage again.
Good bird.
He will take a point of damage from that.
If he went down from that, that would have been really funny.
That would be hilarious. Smirkfluff.
Yes. I am going to shoot the gay shot at me for daring to, dare.
Okay, that'd be Mafia number 3. I see a hit.
Me too. I have been very consistent in hitting 1 out of 2. It's been great.
Okay, he is wounded.
Well, at least we're keeping the damage even. And that is it for me.
All right. Getting around, focusing directly on the Mafia, not the party. All right, Nivix.
All right. Let's see if I can actually take this one down. What's the rules for diagonal movement again?
1.5.
So I should be able to do this then.
That's within your movement.
A weapon I have never used yet.
Till now.
He's getting the Needler S stock.
Oof. No, he's not.
All right, well, you attempt it, and he's kind of parrying it and trying to block it, and kind of giving you this look of, oh my gosh, are you nuts? Are you serious? I'm going to hurt you. Nebula.
This guy next to me is really getting on my nerves, so I'm going to hit him with a sword. Hopefully.
A miss and a miss. Looks like. No. Photon mode 2. Lethe, you're next.
Okay. These two are going to step up just a little bit, and those two are just barely within range, as she's going to repeat the same thing as a ectoplasmic creation, sort of assault both.
Okay.
Miss on the Mafia Pony 3, and the other one is Earth Pony 4. Dang. Oh well.
Okay, well.
It's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It does get their attention. Oh, it's time for you to do your...
How do we want to do this? I just position myself, or do you want another roll, or what?
Well, are you looking to slam into anyone?
I am deliberately not looking to slam into anyone. I am going above everybody else. I'm assuming everybody else is on the ground right now, right?
Yep. Okay, so...
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get maximum traverse to clear most of the alley and get into range of the cage and the guy carrying the cage.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics.
I can get the die to come out.
Bad. Okay, an 11. I will give you double move. So consider your fly speed double for this turn to get as far as you want.
Uh,
So your fly speed is what, 30?
yeah, that's not very far.
So that'll be 60, but of course, if you do a double, you're technically getting 4 times. So 120 would be
Okay.
pretty far. Sound good?
Yeah. So that's
24 squares.
24 squares. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that's roughly over to here.
Well, remember, you're starting at the end of the crane boom, not at the driver's seat.
I thought I'd retracted the crane to the driver's seat, so I was starting at the driver's seat.
Well,
But if you want me to start over here,
yeah, because you're starting there because you're needing to give yourself.
so 24 squares from here. See, 1, so
If
2.
you go straight, you could head right up to behind Nivix.
So here.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll do.
Okay.
And that is certainly a lot further than I could have gotten on my own in those 2 turns.
Yep.
And I'm just really tempted to just have Nivix, duck and just flying O's to the face.
Yeah, no, O's is going a little higher than that.
Okay. All right, number 2 decides to come back out. He's got his gun. Gonna target Lethe because that's the first person he sees. He's gonna hit. Take 4.
Yep. Okay, that's how it does that. Okay, neat.
Number 3. Gonna draw his club because he's in melee. The Smirkfluff is no longer targeted. Nivix is targeted, and he does have a -1. Wonder how that happened, huh? That's going to be a no. So, he's still reeling. Okay, number 4. 4's going to attempt to shoot Nebula. Oh, that's going to be a crit.
No.
All right.
Ow!
Nebula takes a hit.
Ooh. Oh,
Ow!
I can heal you when I'm done with this.
that gotcha.
Okay, then Ganger number 1's going to reposition himself to keep you from moving forward, but that's all he's going to do. Number 4 is going to try to pick up that cage again. All right. Bird pecks him again.
Please go down to this.
So he takes another point, and at this point, the bird is free from the cage, as the lock has officially melted off. So we have a free bird. All right. Smirkfluff.
Is mostly confused about why they put a phoenix in a cage with a meltable lock.
I didn't accuse him of being the smartest.
I'd hope not. Well, I'm gonna just shoot Mafia Pony 3 again.
Okay.
They know what they did.
Oh my. I see 2 hits.
And not a great amount of damage, unfortunately.
No, but he's not looking too good.
He is not. And that'll be it for me.
All right. Good show.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, can you believe how the Mafia are operating the docks here? Look at them picking on small innocent children. Oh, the ponality. All right, Nivix. Nivix, you want to mute? Oh, there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's one of the things because I do actually have the thing I haven't used at all in any of the sessions, which is I can either stab him with the horn or use the once a day force bolt.
Up to you. You got him right there.
I'm just going to go with the Costa Jet single shot.
Okay. Ooh, that's a miss.
You're kidding me!
Oh, dice are not liking you. We need to trade dice with somebody. Maybe with Ganger number 4.
This is exactly like it was yesterday for BattleTech. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mafia Pony 3 needs to go away.
Well, Nebula, it's your turn.
This guy's getting me really mad, and I don't like him at all. He
Try
hurt.
the favor.
I am. No, I'm not. Ow.
Ow.
Yep. Lethe moves up behind that as a small prayer to Celestia escapes her lips, and she'll be using the. I hope to not have to use these. The healing channel. I get one. The first of them is free, but healing touch. Dang it! Come on, stop being. So it's a. The healing channel is a. But yeah, for her, she restores 13 HP. And that is my standard action and move, so.
So it's just the HP and not SP.
Yeah, I can't touch SP at all, no.
Okay. But hey, that's still heals you up.
I was going to say, if you take since you are going with sort of the wisdom build, if you take a level in Biohacker, you actually can take the instinctive Biohacker path, which is SP heals.
I'm gonna stay with this because, the spell progression is very much everything.
Okay,
well as the
Oz
abilities.
is getting out his rifle as he makes like a fighter and buzzes up and coincidentally strafes Earth Pony Melee 1.
Okay. Oh. The dice have turned
Are we
against
doing
us.
the firing into melee hits allies?
No.
No.
Not gonna go crazy like that. I think missing so badly for a little while is kind of punishment enough for half this party here. Oh,
Yeah.
we need new dice. Dump all these dice. New ones. All right. Going to go ahead and club Oz here.
Can he get into the air?
Oh, that's true. You're in the air. Never mind.
Yeah, remember, I am flying. I am staying well above the action.
Now he can try shooting you.
Shooting, yeah.
Or, well, he actually just makes it. All right. Out of bullets, though. Okay.
So Oz didn't get a chance to recover fatigue from last time, right?
I'm assuming you did.
Oh, in that case, that should have been a fully absorbed and not a wound.
Oh,
Yeah, because
I was showing 9 of 12 fatigue coming into this fight.
Oh, okay. Then I will give you, that was what, 4 points?
Yeah, so I should now be 4 of 12 fatigue.
4. Okay, there we go. First time you got hit. Okay. Square that away. All right. Fear number 3. He's at the -1. Can he club? Wow. These guys are going good.
Can they not?
Right? All right. Mafia number 4. Let's see. The bird is free. That's not good. All right. He's going to try to get some partial cover here. Okay, Earth Poly Melee 1. He's going to target Nebula, and he's going to attempt to club you.
No, though.
Auto
Okay.
miss.
Well, that's definitely a no. All right. Number 4 is going to start taking off because the bird is free and he doesn't want to deal with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he starts running. Smirkfluff.
Yosh. I am just going to continue shooting the guy I'm already shooting. Just because, except this time I'm only going to shoot him once instead
I was
of...
gonna say maybe advance. See if that helps the aim.
Yeah, I think that'll hit.
That will hit.
Oh, thank God.
Insert the "you almost shot me. You're welcome" from Rogue One.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll be it for me, and I'm still 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. Six. That should put you there. Okay. So Icebreaker just keeps moving, just taking the interview with the camera pony. I can't believe these mafia. Just turns, shoots. Why would they do this?
That one meme shoots like, why would they do this?
Nivix.
All right.
I hate that Earth Pony Melee 1 is still healthy. It makes me mad.
Let's see if I can fix that.
Please. I have done no damage to this dude.
He's within range. And I'm going to load the needle rifle with the happy juice again. Third slot out of 5 I have available.
Oh boy, someone's getting the
hit.
juice. All right.
And it's a fort save DC 15 to avoid getting entangled.
Oh, just made it.
Well, he still gets encumbered, so.
Encumbered. Where's my effect?
What does encumbered do? Again?
Is it entangled and encumbered?
Entangled was the save.
Oh, okay. Well,
Encumbered is automatic.
Okay. Well, encumbered it is. Nebula.
I'm gonna dance around him. Ha! And then I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay.
Because literally fuck him.
I see a hit.
Ugh.
Dang. That just turned around already. So you went from not touched to ugh, I'm dying. All right.
Serves you right!
Lethe.
She's going to take a moment and we'll be using the Mercy Pistol on him. Okay, and that is
Gonna be a hit.
yep for 1.
And that was on Earth
The
Pony?
Earth Pony Melee 1.
Earth Pony Melee 1. For 1. Oh, hey.
Yep.
And that's enough to drop him.
Okay,
Jeez.
encumbered is speed is reduced by 10, max DC bonus to AC is reduced to +2, and a -5 to strength and dex based checks.
Okay, so she's gonna move up and sort of try to call out to the Phoenix, sort of come here, little fire child.
Okay. O's.
Okay, flying further. And taking a pot shot at Mafia Pony 4.
However, that 21 definitely going to hit. Okay, so 5. All right. Good show. All right. Quick roll here. So the Phoenix kind of glares over at the Earth Pony that ran off, spits this little ball of fire off in that direction. You just hear screaming and shouting, "Ah! Ah, ah," and she starts flying over towards Lethe. Okay. Mafia number 2 is going to shoot Icebreaker this time. Or not. That was not good. 4. Okay. Gee, there's like just a rich of people to shoot at. That's going to be also a miss against Lethe. Number 4 is just running, flat out running for the exits. Smirkfluff.
Yo, I am going to target Mafia Pony 2 for daring to be close enough for me to target. And then I'm going to shoot him twice.
Logical reason.
Or not. Or not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to miss.
All right.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Icebreaker. It's actually going to hit.
Wasn't the joke that Icebreaker can't actually hit with the gun?
Yeah, and somehow it just is now. I don't know how it happened. That's where all the luck rolls went. Nivix.
Squirt gun time, single shot, no load. Actually, full auto, no load. Forgot to target.
Who are you aiming for?
Mafia 2.
Mafia 2. Okay. The first one will hit. Okay. Did. There you go. Nebula. Yeah, you're not in melee. Yet.
I'm not yet. I'm actually going to do something different.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because my priorities are very, very obvious right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. And we're going to set ourselves on fire with Neric fire. Half as an intimidation tactic to that Mafia Pony that's right to our right, and the other as a, "Hey, I'm on fire too. Come here. We're safe." To the
Okay.
Phoenix.
You can actually roll an intimidation check?
I will do it if I can
Go for
actually
it.
open up my proper things.
Okay. 12. Okay. That's not scaring them, but they're kind of rethinking their targets here. Lethe.
Okay, she's moving up to sort of let the Phoenix sort of land as she looks to the one mafia there to the right, and is going to do a bit of a changeling hist as she casts Mind Thrust on him.
Fun.
So I need to will save for half.
Okay. We'll save. What's the DC? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a miss.
He takes 10.
Ow. 10 to number 4. Oh, that's going to knock him out. Okay.
Leaf, you're scary when you're mad.
Thank you, dear.
Well, it says a target behind him and a target in front of him and a target he's ignoring to the side. So he's just going to double move and give chase.
Okay.
That's his turn.
All right. All right. Let's see. Looking at. Okay. At the Phoenix will go. And that looks like. Yep. That will be a hit. The Phoenix will do fire damage. We'll take out that ganger. And for the move action is going to perch on Nebula because, hey, fire.
Yay!
Phoenix kind of just perches and just goes, just kind of seems to
Happy bird
talk.
noises.
Yeah, happy bird talking its own way. Mafia Pony number 2 is looking pretty lonely. Okay, I'm going to go crazy and go for Smirkfluff. Last bullet.
I mean, you're welcome not to.
Oh, I think he just took your advice and didn't. 10 misses. Smirk.
Awesome.
You want to show him how it's done?
I have a hilarious thing if he's still standing by the time it's my turn.
Yeah, he will be. Apparently, we just can't hit each other.
Just trading blows, trading blows. Yep, that's going to be a miss on Icebreaker's part. Nivix.
So just what's the range on the Ponykinesis?
Range on Ponykinesis, I believe, is. I actually have to look that up. I don't remember. Let's see. Unicorn.
15 feet, I think, if it follows Psychokinetic Hand.
Yeah, it's
Blue-
Psychokinetic Hand.
Yeah, it follows
So
that.
it's 15. It's 15.
Okay, I'm in range. This isn't listed down as one of the actions, but one of the things I can do is literally create the booster or inhibitor as a needle and manually inject it. And guess what I can do with Psychokinetic Hand for an int mod?
Hey. So you put that sucker together, needle together, and Ponykinesis just jab him from the range.
And this is going to be the happy juice.
Go for it. 16 will do it. All right, he has to make a save.
Yep, 15 fort save.
It's going to be a 13.
Entangled and encumbered, which gives him a -2 to AC. He's going, half speed.
entangled. All right. He is not happy. You want to roll the damage on that, or does he get any damage?
This attack deals no damage, but if the creature would be damaged by 1 point of piercing, basically my, hitting it, the creature will instead be affected by the biohack within the syringe.
Very well.
And if it's willing or unconscious, I don't have to make the roll.
I don't think
Which
he was
also-
really willing.
Yeah, well, it means, if I need to do a heal at range, I can literally just load a heal dart into the needle rifle and just shoot someone from 60 feet to heal them.
Right. All right. Nebula, you're on fire. You got the Phoenix perched on you. Life is good. What do you
Yeah,
want
I'm playing with the Phoenix because my job here is done. I have a fire friend.
to do? Okay.
No one's shooting at me. No one's hitting me with clubs, and I've got a pretty bird on my head. Everything's good.
Yeah, life is good.
We're gonna go to the park, and then we're gonna set everything on fire.
Okay. Lethe.
Okay.
All that's left is one guy who's starting a trip, and
She moves down and is going to take a shot with the Mercy Pistol. Hits.
that's
And-
good. Hey.
I think he's losing his eyebrows.
That would be it. Only +1, so okay.
Okay, he is wounded. O's.
Only one target left. Reverse course. He does this Immelman curling up, twisting over to peel back, and then comes back around the corner. Okay, let's see. I think I may be out of range, but let's. Yeah, 60 feet, and the range is 50 feet. Does this modify the roll? Or does
-2 if it's higher than the range. Think if it's
not
like a
that it
range
matters?
thing. No, not with 3. All right, let me make a roll here. See if this guy wants to give up. Nope.
You should.
He should. He's not going to. He's
Yeah, and it's going to be 7 turns since I injected him before it wears off. So
He is going to reload his pistol. He's having trouble. Can't go anywhere. He can't do anything. He is just, this has been the worst day ever.
I guess for my next turn, the question to prepare: is there a club within psychokinetic hand range?
Yes. Smirkfluff.
Awesome. I am going to attempt to shoot him. We'll see if we can keep our mist train going. We can! Except that didn't roll, but I... Oh, it did. Well, I rolled a 2, so, I missed.
Okay. Click, click.
And I'm out of ammo, so that's fine.
Gotta reload.
I had 3 batteries, it's fine.
Okay. Now it's Icebreaker's turn. I mean, sure. Just shoot him. Oh man, where's all this heinous end coming from? Oh, this is crazy. Is he going to make it? Nivix.
Hit with the club, and also realization: I potentially could have been using the psychokinetic hand to attack with the S-stock previously.
It's all right.
Oh well.
He does better shooting than so.
Well, if it's using the int, I get a +4 instead of the +0 from strength. So
True. Let's see. As against KAC, that's just gonna miss.
KAC -2.
Oh, -2. Then that's gonna hit.
Yeah. So what's the damage for this?
For a club, it's a D6.
Oof.
That's gonna take him out. So
all
basically,
the fancy science stuff, and I just club him upside the head.
Yeah, you just grab that club from the ground, swing it upwards, and just, take him out. Just pop, pop. And onto his back. He's out.
A point and clunk interface.
Yes.
Okay. While the two of them are enjoying their fire bonding time, she's going to try to make sure as many of them are unconscious but stable.
Okay, you managed to stabilize every one of them.
Okay. And then probably we'll be taking the guns and seeing if there's anything inside we might want to look at.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Strat. Just, the heal, take the weapons, see if we can't, strip for parts to upgrade our stuff / keep them off the street.
Okay. So you take their guns. So you get 4 pistols. You search the buildings really quick. Let me see. Should be. All right. Okay. You find a package, which is basically their latest take on selling off some magical critters from the last shipment. So you have 430 credits off that and 6 pearls, each worth 50 creds apiece.
Okay.
Sound like 438 critters.
Are there any other actual animals for things that they've got?
No, that was the only critter that they had at the moment.
Okay. Well, with that and all, and with the two of them having their happy time, she's going to sort of mentally call out to the little phoenix and all. Is it a he or she? First of all,
It's a he.
if he'd be willing to help them trick the old lady that he used to know.
Phoenix kind of like tilts his head confusingly.
Yeah, she's I was going to show the picture of like with Nebula there laughing and the one lady looking like irked and all, or irked or angry at that, and then sort of the picture of it sort of chittering along with Nebula.
Okay. When you show the picture of Mimi, Scorch, which is the name of the phoenix, kind of seems to get all chipper and cheery and kind of flaps its wings and almost look like it's pointing with its beak. Arr, arr, arr. It seems to be happy.
Okay. So, well, let's see, Nebby, if you're willing to come on back with your new friend and all, we can go and get the cage to help Rem step out. And we probably should be going before the police get here before too long, if they're not on the take.
All right. So we grab our things in jet.
Yep.
All right. We'll grab our things in jet.
Zoom.
All right. We jet our way back to Madame Mimi's place. You go through the alleys of the shadow markets. There's various ponies and stuff buying and selling some drugs in one corner. There's some hot computer parts being sold in this one stall. You can tell because everything's been filed off, all the serial numbers and all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to buy a death stick?
Not my take.
All right.
Trust me, you don't want to sell us death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death stick. All right. You get to Mimi's shop and Scorch hops off Nebula, goes over and lands on Madame Mimi, and Mimi just kind of goes up and pets. It's like, oh, my pretty Scorch. Welcome home. Oh, Mama has missed you so much. Oh, I cannot thank you, ponies, enough. You have done Madame Mimi a great service. You are all beautiful, beautiful ponies. Thank you.
Do be mindful that a few of the probable ones that have been after some of your stock were the ones that decided to take your good friend there.
good. Thank you for the alert. I will definitely have to bring some better defenses to my shop. Maybe actually install a front door. But deal is deal. She reaches under the counter, comes out with a nice wooden box that looks exactly like the broken one that the Tantibus escaped from. This one, perfect replica. She just puts it on there.
Going to make sure that it's pretty much it will do what it's told real quick.
Mysticism 19. Yep. Genuine thing.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Open this in the presence of your spirit. It will capture the spirit, no problem. And if you wanted to release the spirit at any point, you just simply open the box, let it out. Simple as that. And also, she raises a hoof, goes under, brings up a old raggedy leather bag, puts it on the counter. Take this with my blessing. A little extra as additional thanks for being so kind to Madame Mimi and bringing her child back.
You're
In
welcome.
the bag. What is this bag?
It is a bag full of various objects and items. You find inside, I will just name them so you can look them up in the book later. A blasting weapon fusion, a glamored weapon fusion, a charge cloak, a +1 ring of resistance, 3 serums of healing, 2 keen sense ampules, 1 spider climb ampule, and 2 haste ampules. Now we'll just simply put that parcel into the item list for y'all.
Yeah,
It was blasting and clamored, right, for the fusions?
All right.
Okay, so we've got a charge cloak, 3 serums of healing, 1 keen sense ampule, 1 spider climb ampule, and the 2 fusions.
Yeah, it's all in the party sheet. So.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm just keeping another track as well, so I can look them up as on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Madam.
Think nothing of it. You're always welcome to shop here. Okay.
I guess we're going to return and see about escorting Ram nicely off the premises for things. And then the other one is meeting the sister.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As the party exit the shop, you see that there's a bit of a crowd gathering nearby. There seems to be a Nebula sad, Nebby face. Aw. Well, you made a friend and you're always welcome to come back and say hi. Outside, there's a pony lying on the ground. And there's, various other shoppers and ponies just kind of gathered around looking. And of interest is that there is someone with a brilliant red-orange lion-like mane who seems to be trying to check for pulse. And Nebula, maybe this will cheer you up a little bit. But you recognize this person. The party sees a Kirin, who's apparently trying to do the doctor thing and check for a pulse and see what's going on.
Yeah, first of all, the down pony Lethe is moving forward and trying to stabilize with the little bit of magic. And then
Nebula is rushing forward.
Nivix is going to be working to check as well.
I'll follow Neb at a distance.
Okay.
And then finally after that is a detect affliction.
All right. You managed to stabilize with you and the Dr. Kirin working together. The detect affliction that looks like this pony attempted to overdose on drugs.
Ooh. she would inform on that. And but seeing as they're doing like more particulars, is going to let them do what they need to.
Okay. The Kirin kind of looks up, seeing you all helping, and kind of notices Nebula and just kind of waves. Nebula, is that you?
Yes.
Do you remember me, Stellar Wind? I was a friend of your parents back in the village.
That awkward,
yeah,
that
slight-
awkward image of a
slight
child
pause.
looking down and like kicking at the at this floor. No, but I'm so happy to see you.
Ah, come over here. And she gives you a hug. Oh,
While this is going on,
big small hug from small child.
Nivix is actually using the microlab just as a, is this actually a Kirin?
yes, the microlab will give you the Kirin answer. Sorry about the leg here. I've had an interesting time for quite a few months.
It's super cool though.
Oh, it's very cool. Good.
It's really, 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 really cool. Have you seen anyone else? I haven't seen any other Kirins in a really long time.
Unfortunately, no, not since the laboratory accident.
Oh,
But I'm sure that they're out there because I remember that there were more than just me in those cages. I'm sure there's.
yeah.
I'm sure if I could have gotten free on 3 legs, they would have gotten free with all 4.
Yeah.
Definitely. Are these your friends?
Yes. No. So the big fluffy one who looks like a grump is Smirkfluff. He's a butt face.
You're a butt face.
No, you are. That's not for debate. This one's Lethe. She's really, really, really scary when she's mad, but she's really, really nice. Oz likes to play with cranes and play bowling, and Nivix likes to do. You'd like Nivix because he does medical stuff too. Oh, and Icebreaker's gonna teach me to steal stuff.
Oh, interesting. Well, nice to meet you all. I'm Stellar Wind. I was the physician in in Nebula's village back in the day. Had not expected to see her or any of you all out here.
Lethe will offer a hoof to shake at least. Lethe, pleasure.
Oh, no. The pleasure's mine. Trust me. It's great to finally see her in the flesh. It's been so long. She was knee-high to a grasshopper, and, just children are just so wonderful little things. And I was just worried that she wouldn't really be, but I'm ranting and just rambling on and on. So tell me, what brings you all out here to this place? It's not exactly the safest for bringing a small child.
Passing through mission.
Ah, mission.
Work.
Oh.
I'm in from Phoenix, Stellar.
Oh, okay. That Mimi lass.
Yeah. Her Phoenix went wayward, and we had a friend of a fire, so.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so that mean you're all trotters? Is that
It does.
Oh,
Yes.
Just a quiet nod.
well, are you all busy? I mean, maybe we can stop for a quick cup of soy calf over at the shop.
We have just one minor thing we need to do right fast. But after that, I think we would not be busy for a little bit. We just have evening plans for matters. I'm sure you
Oh.
understand.
Oh, perfectly. Nebula, do you have a comm link or a little computer thing?
Yes, she holds up her
Okay.
comm pad. This
Okay.
this child is just so excited. Her stars in her eyes.
Stellar sends you an address. I'm staying over here in this little spot. Kind of set up a little clinic there for now. Just stop by anytime, and we can share a cup and catch up.
Yeah. Finish our other thing, and then we're gonna come see you, and it'll be fun.
Sure. For now, I think this pony on the floor needs to be taken to a proper clinic to get detoxed.
Nivix is, of course, making a little serum for that at this point. I will roll the profession pharmacology.
Okay.
Oh wow, nice.
Now I get a net 20.
Stellar is impressed. Oh, okay. Wow. Amazing. You are quite the expert here on pharmaceutical studies. I must get some tips from you later. Trying to catch up on all this modern technology and stuff. Certainly. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you. And definitely would love to see you later, Nebula, and bring your friends. I will make sure we'll have some snacks.
Yes, snacks.
All right. Hope to see you all. Even you, the grump in the back there. I know you don't seem to be the
Please
talkative
wave
type.
very well.
I wave.
Nivix will nod.
Waving
Val.
with both hooves.
Bye, Stellar. We'll see you later.
Okay. And the party leaves. All right. So you return to the Church of Celestia.
Mhm.
Things seem to be pretty calm.
She's going to enter and try to get Rem's attention.
Okay. You find Rem in a mirror. She kind of pokes out, kind of waves with a hoof, pulls the hoof off. Tentacles kind of sprout out of the wound. They wave.
Okay, but Lethe would sort of basically produce the box and say, if you would for things, and sort of, if you're ready, I can take you out.
Rem kind of looks at the box, a little apprehensive. Okay. She kind of
But yeah,
puts a
she'll
hoof and tentacles in front of her eyes.
and she'll open the box.
Open the box. There is kind of looks like a magical aura coming out of the box. It seems to have a white, yellowish glow to it. And almost like this mystical hand comes out, grabs Rem, and just pulls her out of the mirror into the box, and the box just closes nice and tight.
And, well, like any wayward animal, she'll take him out to the front and beyond and open the box again. So, as agreed.
Outside, open the box. This kind of purple void-like unicorn kind of comes out, gives you a quick look, and then just kind of just zooms off into the sky, just far away from here.
One problem
We'll
solved.
get us adopting Rem for the party then.
Well, we still have this useful box for something else, in case of the worst. And she'll just put it back, and, oh, time will tell what comes of this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Father Irons comes over and brings the sister. Father Iron kind of bows. Lethe, you and your friends. I've noticed that everyone's getting better sleep. So whatever it is you all have done, we are very thankful. And I believe you had business.
Yes, and before I do, she sort of looks to each of them and very quietly asks that I would ask very simply that as a thing for me that you speak to none about what is to happen next. If you would humor me in this, please. Thank you.
Of course.
She's looking to the rest of them.
Cute. Okay.
Nivix was making notes on REM and just the science notes on. Okay, so the box, trying analyze the box as best he can.
Okay.
Nevi looks into the room because she conveniently stayed out of the room that they were talking to Rem in because she still does not like Rem. And says, sure, whatever.
And to Smirk.
Oh, I'm with, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That is a very Smirk-like answer, actually.
Yes, it is. Okay.
All right, Father Irons kind of nods. Unless you need me for this discussion,
You are free to go. Thank you very much for everything you have done.
you know where you can find me. And he goes
Yep.
off to go assist with daily duties.
But she's gonna take a moment. I gotta make sure I got the right. Because I know this. Right. As she goes to introduce the one when she makes her, is she actually outside or is she down in the one place?
No, she's outside. She's
Okay, as they go to very simply goes to approach her and introduces her as Sister Resplendent Haze.
Sister Resplendent nods and gives a slight bow of the head to the party.
Mhm.
So good to see you again, Lethe.
It is always a pleasure, and thank you for all that you have done in expanding my knowledge.
What can I do for you to expand your knowledge today?
Actually, well, if she sort of gets both O's, and if there's a place more private that we can share some rather disturbing information that has come to our matters.
Of course.
You may have potentially heard very distantly on a farmstead in the outer. I think where was that again?
Oh, the farmstead?
That a farmstead that may have caught fire and burned a couple of days ago.
Be out
Though
in
I'm trying to think of where it was in the
the
location.
Holmish. It's the Holmish area.
In the Holmish area. And there's, well, it's best seen in seclusion. If you can lead the way, please. Thank you.
Yes, she will lead the party over to her private quarters and usher everyone in.
She enters and finds a quiet spot to sit and is, of course, undisguised.
There are chairs, there's a bed, there are various places to sit. She puts out a plate of cookies for everybody. Kind of pushes it a little bit closer to Nebula than everybody else.
Yeah, so it'll be cookies on the bed again.
Nebula
But-
first wipes all the cookies. Oh no.
But yeah, as I said, it's Nivix O's if you could show what we found underneath the farmstead.
Sure. And O's just give a data dump of what he saw.
Resplendent looks over the information. Interesting. This is disturbing news. I've heard the term Unity before. There seems to be another lab similar to this out east, past the Redmond Barrens in the hills.
Yes, we've with some of the people that have been going missing. It looks like there's from New York one of the backers, or at least a proxy, has been taking subjects potentially for Unity.
It's not good at all. There is a pony that's currently staying here by the name of Lance, I believe.
Yes, he
one
was
that you
one of
were-
those that they tried to take, and we had tried to help detox him for all the drugs and other things that life on the streets tends to have.
Okay, well, he's only recently arrived yesterday, of course, but I will definitely have a talk with him when he feels ready and see what he might remember. Seems he may have been, or at least had, a chance meeting with scientists about this unity. I know him and several other soldiers from the fort down south have seemed to have volunteered or have gone missing. That might be a lead for you all to look at.
Okay, so it is a particular fort. We were unable to quite, with some of the searches for his old number, we weren't able to find too much. But if it's a particular fort, that will narrow down the search.
Yeah, go down to the Fort Lewis military reservation. I mean, it's a military base, and you might not get in through the front gate, but you seem to be the resourceful types to maybe at least go around the edges and pick up little bits of information here and there. Just be careful not to get into too much trouble.
We endeavor not to. We prefer to keep collateral to normal. It's part of why I like these folks so.
Very good. I will certainly keep ears open for any information about Unity that comes through here. We certainly have our share of traffic of comers and goers.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Sister Hayes. At least it's a good step forward with all that's been happening.
And thank you for bringing this to our attention. We'll definitely have to put this on the docket to discuss later.
Oh, one question. Do you know let's see, NPCs. Right. We categorize. Oh, I'm trying to remember that a solar wind, I think it was.
Stellar wind.
Stellar wind.
Stellar wind. No, I can't say that. Can't say that name rings a bell.
She would give would basically, I know since Avis sort of stepped away for a second, but ask when, like, back. Okay.
Mhm.
But when she basically sort of gets her attention, could you forward where your new friend is? We might be able to help her with some of the helping other people, potentially, if you're willing.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm willing to network. That's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, she was helping a fellow that had overdosed in downtown, the more rougher streets. So I figured it might be the actions that she had were in tandem with the people we tend to like to work with.
Nebula with a sense motive of 10. You can't detect any kind of lie or anything. Seems she resplendent just simply does not know who Stellar Wind is.
I'll try as well, just because.
Well, it's also less of that and more of like, I think now as she talked, it felt like it would have been more towards the latter of it is any intention, because, hey, this is the first kirin I've seen in a while. Is this a bad idea to give you her address?
Aside from the masked one in the lab, which I realized we forgot to ask if Stellar Wind recognized.
Well, you're meeting her later, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I sort of recognize them, but that's not the point.
As I said, if you want, like, I can pretend, since we are meeting her due to a friend here, I can at least extend the invitation if she's willing to.
I mean, you're friends with Mr. Hayes, right? Can you give it to her later?
Well, if you want to, but I was going to try to help her clinic out, if she's willing to have that. So that's what I was asking about. Like, if you'd be willing to, if you want to give her now, or I can talk to her and we can do the go-between. Whichever you prefer, Nebby.
I want to talk to Stellar first, because maybe she's not okay with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Because she did give it to us, or me, and
Yeah, again, it's with your permission. I would just like to help her out since she was doing a very kind deed.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. I just think we should ask Stellar first. Because maybe
do
she
that
doesn't want to be her address go all over the place.
I wouldn't share it with anyone else, but okay, we'll do that then.
Sense motive 15 Nivix. She does not know who Stellar Wind is, but she is certainly curious to know.
Thank you very much for being willing to see me on such short time, Sister Hayes. I appreciate the advice as well as the lead. It will aid us greatly.
Yes, anything for you and your friends. You've been very helpful here, as I've heard from Father Irons. So
It
definitely,
was a small metaphysical matter.
Come see
Quickly
it.
solved.
Yeah. Well, come see us more often. We'd love to have you over.
Thank you very much. But she'll take a cookie and excuse herself.
What cookies? There's no cookies left. I'm kidding.
Anybody else need to
Nebula
say
exists
anything?
within a 1 kilometer radius.
Cookie's gone. Anybody else want to say anything to Sister Resplendent? I'll take the
Has
silence
some
as a
thoughts,
no.
but not just now, especially not with Lee's right there.
She'd stepped
Okay.
away. She had stepped away to. She's going to say what she was to her farewells to Father Iron. So she's not in the room.
Okay.
So you guys have free reign the question.
Oz will then say to her what he said to Father Irons, just, okay, is there anything that I should know about her background?
About the background? No. Nothing that really needs to be said.
Good.
She is who she says she is. You can trust her.
That is what I was hoping for. And with that,
Okay.
Oz takes his leave.
All right. Okay. Any more business at the Church of Celestia, or?
I think we're ready to see more Stellar Wind.
All right.
Yeah, Oz might take like a moment to pray if there is a statue of Celestia.
There's definitely a statue of Celestia. There's a few altars that you can pray at.
He will compare the image on the altar to what he remembers.
Very similar. Very similar.
But not identical?
But not what?
Identical?
Not perfectly identical, no.
Okay,
Something that so you can't just quite capture in a statue or a painting as you could seeing in person.
right. Okay.
Anything else? No? Okay. Then the party shall drive down to the northern Trachoma district, and you reach basically an area of low rent apartments and small businesses. And you reach the small clinic of Stellar Wind. Looks unassuming. Doesn't look like much of anything, really.
Well, Lethe has seen her share of little things that aid the community as a whole. It has a bit of a happy smile at this because it's a some things that she's familiar with. Those doing the best that they can.
Okay. This is definitely your street dock kind of facility. You know, old neighborhood, not the cleanest and finest of clinical places, but
But you make do with what you have.
that's right. So when you go over and knock, Stellar answers the door. Ah, everybody's back. Great. Come in, come in. I've brought some snacks and stuff for everybody.
You didn't have, but thank you. But she'll enter.
As an aside, Nevi's bag is going to be so freaking full of sweets by the end of all of this.
She keeps taking sweets and not eating them.
Hmm.
Save them for rainy days.
You're gonna get fat if you keep eating all of this.
No, that's your job.
To get
You
fat
know-
or to eat it all?
No, because you're fat.
What? Rude.
Wow.
You're so rude today.
You're the mean one.
What?
Okay.
Uh,
ah,
This
think she took one too many
children.
hits in that fight. Made her all mean. Anyway,
I took all the hits. Excuse.
you take
I
it,
took
Penny.
actual damage.
He's a little tempered.
Yes. Something to hammer out later. Stellar's clinic. It's got your basic necessities. Looks like she can actually do some cybernetics here as well. Not a lot, but looks like she's starting it out. You see a little table set up with some soy calf and basic snacks like kind of a fake cheese processed snack thing on crackers, that kind of thing. Little finger sandwiches made with a can't really tell what the spread is on it other than it's kind of an orange color and tastes a little tangy. And she just kind of pulls some foldable chairs out for everyone to sit. She just kind of leans against the wall and she just claps her hooves. Okay, so tell me, what have you all been doing? What's going on?
A lot of stuff, first of all. Oh, first, are you okay with us giving out your address? Because Leaf's friends with the church and they help ponies out, and they wanted to know if you wanted to, like, help them out and they help you out, sort of thing. And I wasn't sure if you wanted us to just give out your address.
Well, I mean, if it brings me some business, I don't mind.
There are people that would certainly benefit from your operation here, and that could help you in financial matters. If, as I said, like I've been in a share of those in this situation, and it's the least I could do to sort of forward you to a greater network, especially given that your actions spoke volumes today.
Well, then I have no problems with that. Thank you. So tell me, what do you all do? I mean, besides being trotters and stuff.
I often, like for just this, that, and the other, we tend to do more on the karmically good side of things. We try to help out those in less unfortunate straits, or less fortunate straits. Sorry, but we've been dealing with a sort of complicated metaphysical matter at the moment.
Complicated metaphysical physical. That's a lot of words, and I kind of like that. How about you, Griffin? Have you doing anything interesting?
Mostly just making sure Nebby doesn't die.
Oh, so you kind of like the Guardian?
Yep.
Smirk found in a box.
Yeah, I
Found it
found
in
her in
a
a box.
Oh my. Hopefully it was a roomy box, not like a little cramped one, that says this end up and it's facing down. Those are the worst.
Nah, I mean, it wasn't comfy, and I don't think I was in there for very long, but yeah,
What's
Smirk
up?
found me in a box. Smirk's kind of great when they're not being a butt.
You're a butt.
You're the butt.
Keep telling me a butt and you're not getting dinner.
No,
She doesn't
now it's
okay.
all
remember
right.
how she got into that box. I don't suppose you'd know exactly where she comes from so she could reconstruct those memories?
Because I heard cages before, and that's very worrying for.
Well, Nebula and I come from a village somewhere far off.
It was really green.
Yes, very green, a big forest. We were all snatched by this group of mercenaries and taken to various labs The one that I was in happened to enjoy taking me apart to see what made me work and put me back together. And unfortunately, they seem to have lost a leg in that process at one of their times. But it's okay. I got this metal one that seems to work almost as good. I can even put fridge magnets on it. Kind of neat. But, I mean, one day they were going to go ahead and do another procedure on me, and the lab exploded. I don't know what happened there, and all the cages were unlocked, and I managed to sneak my way out. Ran outside through the snow and the forest, and ended up in this city, and spent some time just getting myself reacclimated in the shadows and hiding. I tell you what, though, it's certainly been a process.
So that was all within the past several years, no major time skips, right?
That's a little on the hazy side because I kind of am in and out a lot when they were doing their procedures on me.
Talking 1,000 years, right?
Maybe, it's kind of a little fuzzy on the memory going that far back. I just know a lot about the lab and taking me apart and the forest before that. I mean, it could be weeks, could be just months, could be just a few years. You know,
There's no real good sense of scale of time in a lot of corporate labs, unfortunately.
no, it's not like they wanted to give me a clock or a watch or anything.
Well, if
And
it was a corporate lab, those things didn't really exist that long ago. Lise and I look out for some who, let's just say, went to sleep and came back up again.
Hmm.
And I was wondering if the kirin might be some of those. It sounds like no, though.
No, Kirin doesn't seem to be remembering anything like that. So, y'all do things on the up and up? You like to do the good deeds?
We try to aid those in rougher straits because, well, it may not always fully pay like a fortunate, less than savory things do, but it makes the world a better place. And enough blades of grass can turn the harshest weather, after all.
I see. Well, if you're the rob from the rich, give to the poor type, maybe we can do something together.
You are
Did you
not
have in mind?
averse to such
Yes,
work.
absolutely.
Oh dear, everyone all at once. Okay, well, I take that as a bunch of yeses. How about you, Griffin?
What do you have in mind exactly?
Okay, well, I don't know how many of you watch the news, but there has been a shortage on some certain drugs because there have been some factories that have been shut down. Now, through a few sources, I find that the shortages have been deliberate. And I think they're trying to jack up the prices here.
Would not be the first time.
Now, if you're not against breaking into an office, we might be able to get the location of where they're storing all their excess medical goods and take a few to distribute to the poor.
Or being
Factories are
you in
about
your
how
client base, I take it?
affordable are the factories.
Well, I mean, poor being all the poor ponies on the street who can't afford their insulin. Medical
I wouldn't
drugs
be opposed.
for the sick, flu shots for the children, you know?
Everybody get their flu shots.
It's very
Ev-
important.
I see no particular reason, especially if the signs are there that this is an artificial shortage. I'm not as aware of that as others in that field. So,
I have my sources, and I am quite confident that my sources are accurate.
manufacturing plants? And would you have a place to store one of the currently excess capacity units?
I don't know where they would store it. I mean, there are warehouses all over the city where things get stored, but that's why you're going to need to break into an office building and get that information.
Fair enough. You know which office building?
I would say the crash carriage offices.
Oh, them.
Yes, it's quite a upscale facility, but I'm sure a team like yours would be able to do it if I give you the location and the means to break in.
Yeah, if it's some of the ones I'm thinking, yeah, I would not put this past Crash Carriage in the slightest.
And I can definitely pay you all. I mean, I would look like I don't really have that much money, but with
You
all the-
always have rainy day funds.
well, some of the other doctors around the area do, and I'm pretty sure they would certainly all pool together with me, and we
Mhm.
can sort of all bring you something for your troubles.
Okay.
Honestly, having another medic that we can turn to would probably be payment enough. Because having one on staff is great, but just in case.
Well, the other is, with the doctors here, this would be a good networking opportunity if you're willing to entertain the conversation after with this. As I said, I think it would be mutually beneficial to have friends in the right places.
Friends in the right places, and I'd be more than happy to pull any bullets out of your back that you may have acquired through this. Hopefully not, but you know.
What are you
Let's-
talking about?
Well, I mean, there's going to be security, so
It's Crash
You're all gonna
Carriage.
have to
There's
be-
always going to be security.
expect armed guards, maybe a cop or two. Nothing you can't handle.
At least it's not Chirawaze.
So it sounds like we have a mutual beneficial agreement.
I see. Especially if we can end the shortage.
Oh,
Because
definitely.
ugh. Let's just say this Crash Carriage is very much something that your ex-friend Smirk would probably happily invest in.
Yeah, it's what I'm thinking.
Oh, and which one's the smirk? That's the griffon?
Yes.
Yo.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you
Smirkfluff at your service.
Ooh, all right. I am so lucky today to have you all. All right. Well, with that, I definitely think that we have a long, happy relationship in the budding.
Yep, and Lethe would sort of offer the communication routes to get in touch with Sister Hayes as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, today is the best day ever. Everything is just coming up stellar.
You were waiting for that one, huh?
I'm always waiting for that one. All right. So with that, looks like we'll go ahead and stop the session here, as we are plotting to rob Crash Carriage of their excess pharmaceuticals to help the poor.
And/or Grand Theft Pharmaceutical Factory.
Ah.
Yeah, well, as I said, if we can.
Why stop the shortage once when you can stop it forever?
That's true.
Are you basically saying steal it to set up a pretty much a black market pharma lab inside our basement?
Well, not our basement. We'd be setting up in her basement, obviously.
But it still sounds like fun.
It definitely does.
Well, I hope that we can actually get something that could carry that.
No
I
problem.
can carry it. I'm strong.
We will make sure that we have the proper vehicle to carry as much as we can get away with.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, we'll close the session Spud, if you wish to do your outro.
Hello again.
Hello.
All right then. Well, in that case, thank you for listening to our Spudventures. If you like what you heard, please you can find more at youtube.com/newbiespud or wherever you get your fine podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, etc. We aim to live stream these games every Sunday around 2 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/newbiespud. And if you want to keep up with this and other projects I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter at newbiespud. If you want to support my ability to produce more content like this, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/newbiespud. See you next time with whatever I end up doing next. Probably more of the forgotten ones, but things have been kind of crazy the last couple months, so we'll see.